First, before we start, I'd like to let you know that in my opinion you are among the few people in the world that has decided to be a part of an ecosystem that will grow so tremendously that the world won't have seen it coming. Welcome to the Maverick channel, where we bring you real-world use cases of digital assets and cryptocurrencies as we help each other decipher how to be a part of the new minority that were there as it all started. Today, we're talking about another company called Mobix. Mobix is a micromobility marketplace for micromobility service and infrastructure providers. Mobix has a straightforward goal, which is to incentivize the micromobility ecosystem with a scheme for sustainable urban mobility where the target market is users and providers of micromobility services, plus offerers of micromobility infrastructure, especially in urban areas. The Mobix marketplace is meant to be equipped with the Mobix wallet and a mobile app where people will be able to search and discover the next e-scooter, e-bike, cargo bike, or Segway whenever they leave their homes or get off a subway, with a guarantee that the service they've booked will be waiting as soon as they get to their destination. Let us summarize a few points to note about Mobix. Mobix is a decentralized digital marketplace, and at its core, it aims to deploy AI-powered autonomous economic agents, or AEAs, powered by the Fetch.AI and Cosmos ledgers. Mobix aims to enable micromobility providers, products, and users to connect and interact directly with each other, thereby automating and optimizing key micromobility processes such as marketing, search and discovery, settlement, payment, and billing. The Mobix network will enable users and providers to connect to each other through digital identities, also known as DIDs, that help with unique identification and authentication. The Mobix network will have its own native blockchain that will bring in aspects of security and trust, as well as the accommodation of highly efficient processes, such as fully automated micropayments. The network will also be based on a sovereign identity, or SSI infrastructure, that gives the user full control of their data. Now, why most of us are here? The Mobix token, also known as the MobX token, is the reward token that provides that financial layer on the network. The idea is to eventually evolve this token from being just a way to reward users and providers, but to serve as a governance and marketing tool that will provide context to the service being provided. Now, a simple, quick overview of the benefits of holding these tokens, after which we'll tell you how to get your hands on some of them for free. Well, kind of. The tokens can be used for the following: to vote on system parameters such as choice of autonomous market makers to use in liquidity pools, deciding borrowing rates from liquidity pools, and how the fees acquired from the decentralized marketplace are spent. Some incentives that would be in favor of the value of the token are as follows. MobX tokens are minted at an exponentially decreasing rate to incentivize early liquidity providers on the market. Minted tokens are distributed in proportion to the amount of liquidity supplied to the market at each block, and a fraction of the marketplace fees and autonomous marketing agents' fees is used to buy back MobX and burn to reduce the circulating supply. Since the Mobix network is a multi-stakeholder ecosystem, there will be a couple of benefits for the various stakeholders. For example, consumers of micromobility services in urban areas are incentivized through reward programs, and users can also decide to monetize their data with ease, without the risk of exposing their identity to any company or anyone else. Providers of micromobility services have access to a global market of end users without worrying about the overhead costs going into intermediaries and complex logistics structures. Providers of infrastructure such as building owners and operators can optimize utilization by offering available space and surplus capacity based on the acute awareness of demand and market size, which evidently reduces waste. Value addition features would be easy to implement through Fetch.AI powered autonomous marketing agents, where the provider can include leisure activities like entertainment and dining, as well as vital services such as mobile nursing, delivery of goods, and service, etc. And finally, liquidity providers and autonomous marketing agents will have a role in the system of increasing the transaction volumes and reduce communication and transaction costs. Liquidity providers will receive yield on capital invested via transaction fees and additional reward through the MobX tokens via a liquidity mining process that rewards in proportion to the amount and duration of supplied liquidity. If you wish to find out more about the Fetch.AI agents that we keep emphasizing on, see the video link above. I have a more than comprehensive cover on the Fetch.AI ecosystem. Mobix picked the Fetch.AI agents because of their dynamic nature, and some of the massive advantages that come with that are as follows. Autonomous context agents that use sensor-based information such as geolocation data for the purpose of automated search and discovery. Autonomous marketing agents used by micromobility service providers to search for and find users on a personalized, user-tailored basis. Agents not only become better with time, but they do this with an inbuilt guaranteed self-sovereignty identity architecture that ensures secure data exchange whilst maintaining full privacy. A simplified structure of how these agents will be within the Mobix system is as seen in this diagram. Mobix is so particular on data sovereignty that the native wallet they bring is referred to as the Mobix SSI wallet, where SSI stands for Self-Sovereign Identity. Now, how to get your hands on some sweet MobX tokens? Phase 0 of the Mobix roadmap will be the moment you have to ready yourself for. 15th of July to the 15th of September 2021, there will be a MobX stake drop. This stake drop will be available only to holders of the Fetch.AI token, FET, and these holders must be staking their FET on the Fetch.AI mainnet. You can also see their roadmap here to get more details on the development of the Mobix network. Mobix is a subsidiary of Datarella, a company that provides enterprise blockchain solutions covering the fields of AI, autonomous machines, augmented reality, and virtual reality. Datarella is also building parking and congestion smart city field trials in Munich, Germany, leveraging the Fetch.AI ledger. The intention is to achieve a 34,000-ton annual CO2 emission reduction. Some of Mobix's partners: Fetch.AI, Datarella, Ray Real Estate, and Atomics. Conclusion: I think the future is bright not only for the companies mentioned above, but for all of you that are paying attention to these videos and following along on the journey as we watch this new infrastructure get born, grow, and evolve. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.